So hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. This is Rahul Prajapati and welcome to this webinar. The question is what we are going to discuss. We are going to discuss specifically the few option strategies based on different market situations, right? So probably we have a different kind of scenarios we are facing when market is bullish, when market is down, or market is consolidating, or we are anticipating that market might show you a huge moment, right? So what we're going to talk about is specifically what kind of strategy that we can simply put based on our risk reward, and we can capitalize on the move after that, right? Or probably how market behaves after that, right? So this is the agenda for today's session. And before I start, I would like to share something with you guys that so specifically for the people who are in Mumbai as of now. So if we go like this, so we are having a free workshop in our office, specifically in Mumbai office, right? So we are going to I'm going to have a one day workshop specifically, probably afternoon. So you have it's on 12th, right? So it's like 3 hours workshop. So we are going to talk about few the positional trading setups and intraday trading setups. So but specifically using the Quantsapp, and how can we use the options data to identify trends, and what could be the best strategy that we can use based on our risk reward and all those things, right? So that is a workshop. If you're like you put up in Mumbai, so you can join me on 12th, right? So that's like 3 hours only. So you'll have a complete scenario about reading the options data specifically and derivatives data, right? And the strategy that we're going to learn, right? Okay. uh, so for that, specifically a basic knowledge of options is required, at least, like what is call and put, right? And what is simply the open interest, right? So this much the understanding we require, right? Okay. Now, so let's coming to the session. So sabse pehle, the agenda is to talk about the strategy. So before we do it, first thing we need to understand what kind of scenarios that we have specifically. तो कौन-कौन से हमें market में scenarios मिलते हैं? So generally market या तो हम देखते हैं market is bullish, या the market is bearish, or market is like consolidating in this range. Or fourth scenario could be like we are anticipating a very huge movement either side. तो जनरली मार्केट में हमारे 4 सिनारियोज होते हैं, इसके अलावा कोई और सिनारियो नहीं होता मोस्टली, राइट? ओके. एंड बेस्ड ऑन दीज थिंग वी हैव अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ ऑप्शन स्ट्रेटजीज, राइट? तो कौन सी स्ट्रेटजी कब बनानी चाहिए? सो वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट फ्यू स्ट्रेटजीज हियर, and we'll see how we can optimize those things, and we can again try it. सबसे पहले चीज आपको ट्रेंड डिसाइड करना है. ओके. सो बिफोर वी गो टू दैट पॉइंट, सो स्टार्टिंग विद द बुलिश थिंग. ओके. तो सबसे पहले बुलिश मार्केट को आइडेंटिफाई करना है. बुलिश मार्केट कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे? जनरली एक सिंपल सा तरीका जैसे होता है, जो लोग टेक्निकल एनालिसिस यूज करते हैं, सो दे नो दैट कि इफ वी टॉक अबाउट वेरी सिंपल टूल दैट इज मूविंग एवरेज, तो अगर मार्केट किसी भी XYZ डेट का जो आपने मूविंग एवरेज सिलेक्ट किया है उसके ऊपर ट्रेड कर रहा है, फॉर एग्जांपल 20 डेज का मूविंग एवरेज आपने लिया, if the stock is trading above that level, so we say कि मार्केट का ट्रेंड अभी बुलिश है. And when market is trading below that, so that's a bearish market. और मार्केट जब कंसोलिडेट कर रहा है, so probably it keeps on crossing the moving average many times, so थोड़ा सा वहां पर मार्केट कंसोलिडेट करता है, राइट? तो ये 3 सिनेरियोज आपको उसमें मिल जाते हैं, राइट? दिस इज द वन वे. प्रॉब्ली सम पीपल यूज द ऑसिलेटर्स, राइट? कि यहाँ पर अच्छा मार्केट बॉटम बना रहा है तो वी कैन जस्ट गो एंड टेक अ ट्रेड, राइट? या मार्केट यहाँ पे टॉप बना रहा है तो वी कैन गो एंड टेक अ शॉर्ट ट्रेड, राइट? तो मार्केट का ट्रेंड डिसाइड करना या फोरकास्टिंग करना, वी हैव डिफरेंट वेज. सम पीपल यूज द F&O डेटा, लॉन्ग बिल्ड अप, ये सब जो हमारा शॉर्ट कवरिंग है, ये सारे व्यूज को देख करके वी कैन क्रिएट अ व्यू अबाउट द मार्केट आल्सो, राइट? फिर कुछ लोग ऐसा भी करते हैं, ओपन इंटरेस्ट ऑप्शंस में देखा अच्छा ये रेंज है मार्केट में, हाँ यहाँ पर दिस इज द हाईएस्ट कॉल ऑप्शन, दिस इज द हाईएस्ट पुट ऑप्शन, उसके हिसाब से हमने अपना व्यू क्रिएट कर लिया उसमें, राइट? सो दिस इज व्हाट वी कैन डू इज अगेन, ओके. या फिर हम स्टॉक को स्कैन कर सकते हैं कि ये स्टॉक बुलिश है या बेरिश है, राइट? जनरली सो उसके हिसाब से. सो जनरली वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट कि स्टॉक का ट्रेंड कैसे डिसाइड करना है. यू नो वेरी वेल देयर आर लॉट ऑफ इजी वेज टू डू दैट थिंग कि हम मार्केट का ट्रेंड बहुत इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. आई होप दैट इज क्लियर. आप कुछ भी यूज करें, डजंट मैटर, बिकॉज फोरकास्टिंग नेवर बी मोर देन 10-15% ऑफ योर द होल ट्रेडिंग सेटअप, ठीक है? फोरकास्टिंग हमें ज्यादा नहीं करनी चाहिए बिकॉज फोरकास्टिंग कैन गो रॉन्ग, बट व्हाट मेक्स इट मोर इजी और मोर वनरेबल इज दैट कि हमें उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे हमारा स्ट्रैटेजी किस बेटर वे में काम करता है, ओके? जैसे मैंने पहले भी बताया, लेट्स से अगर आपका व्यू बुलिश है, 17,000 से 17,500 का आपका व्यू एक्सपेक्टेड है, तो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू कैन प्लेस डिफरेंट स्ट्रैटेजीज, राइट? एक आपने स्ट्रैटेजी बनाया जिसमें आपका व्यू सही हो गया, ओके एंड मार्केट रीच 17,500, बट आपका स्ट्रेटेजी आपको पैसा नहीं देता उस टाइम पे। दूसरा ये हो सकता है कि मार्केट टोटली आपके अगेंस्ट चला गया, तो वहां पर तो आप कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज आपका व्यू ही गलत हो गया। सो द प्रॉब्लम विद द फर्स्ट वन कि मेरा व्यू सही हुआ बट मैंने वहां पे पैसा नहीं कमाया। फाइन, सो दैट इज व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू कि हम यहाँ पर कोई प्रॉपर स्ट्रैटेजी ढूंढने की कोशिश करेंगे कि हमारा व्यू क्या है, राइट? ओके, तो सबसे पहले बुलिश व्यू के हिसाब से चलते हैं। ओके, इफ वी हैव अ बुलिश व्यू तो कौन सा स्ट्रैटेजी हमको बनाना चाहिए? ओके, so let me just open a chart. We'll decide by looking at a chart. Excuse me. तो आप कोई भी टाइम फ्रेम यूज कर सकते हैं, whatever you guys feel, जो आपको टाइम अच्छा लगता है. So I'm just taking a normal example here. Okay. So let's plot a moving average on this. So we'll go with exponential, and let's say we change it to 20. Okay, now so just watch it anyway. Like if you see from here, there was a consolidating move, right? And then after that, what happened? Market started moving above from here. So see, when it started moving up, so it shows a very good move after that. Okay, even though when market came down below this, so it has a fall. Then market went up, then there is a down. So you always get a move probably when market is trending, so it will help you to identify at least some foresight about the market, that okay, market is in this trend. Okay, some people use different type of moving average, so that's always a questionable, that which number should be used for deciding moving average. So that's again questionable, right? So jiske liye jo kaam karta hai, that person use it, right? Okay, so no issues in that. So just by looking at this chart, if you have this moving average plotted on this, so we can easily identify what is the trend of a market, right? Right now it is exactly trading at the moving average. So यहाँ से भी trend clear नहीं. So what could be a next thing is that अगर market नीचे गिरना शुरू होता है यहाँ से, तो probably there will be a down trend, right? अगर market वापस ऊपर चला जाएगा, यहाँ से इसके ऊपर क्रॉस करेगा, तो we will say that okay, there is a uptrend in the market, right? So अभी फिलहाल कुछ नहीं निफ्टी में. अगर हम कोई और ऐसा स्टॉक देख लें जिसमें हमें मिलेगा, तो वी कैन चेक. फाइन, सो लेट्स सी एनी स्टॉक. सो जस्ट कीप ऑन लुकिंग. जस्ट आपको सिर्फ ये देखना है कि कौन सा स्टॉक प्राइस के ऊपर है, कौन सा प्राइस उसके नीचे चल रहा है. ओके, so let's see this. This is the only stock. So if you can see this, the stock is trading above moving average. So that's a bullish sentiment as of now. But nothing is sure. We're just identifying a stock. Okay, उसमें क्या है, कैसे उसका ट्रेड बनाना है, we'll talk about this. But just by looking at this moving average, you can say, oh, there is a trend. Okay, there is a uptrend or there is a downtrend, right? So ट्रेंड डिसाइड करके आपको स्ट्रैटेजी डिप्लॉय करना है. दिस इज व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग. सो कुछ भी यूज करिए, नॉट स्पेसिफिकली मूविंग एवरेज. इवन दो इफ यू सी दिस, लाइक यू, जब मार्केट में ट्रेंड होगा तो दिस विल डेफिनेटली गिव यू अ गुड मूव. मार्केट नीचे है तो कंटिन्यूअसली इसके नीचे मूव करता रहता है. ओके, सो दैट्स वेरी सिंपल वे ऑफ टॉकिंग, राइट? जैसे अंबुजा सीमेंट अभी आप देखें, तो अंबुजा सीमेंट यहाँ से अभी मार्केट इसके ऊपर क्लोज किया है. ओके, एंड इट्स सस्टेनिंग अबव दैट आल्सो. तो दैट मींस अंबुजा सीमेंट का बुलिश यहाँ से ट्रेंड मुझे होता हुआ दिख रहा है. Okay, and that can go wrong again, not an issue in that, right? But still, looking at the current chart, reading the current data, it's bullish, right? अब इसके ऊपर क्या strategy deploy करना है, we'll talk about this, right? So let's say Ambuja Cement bullish है, so we can do further analysis on this. इसके बाद हम इसका open interest देख सकते हैं. तो Ambuja Cement मुझे bullish लग रहा है. Okay, क्या मेरा derivative data मुझे बता रहा है कि सच में buying हो रहा है? तो we'll go and check Ambuja Cement. Okay, now see, so this was a downfall from here. So we have seen clear longs and then unwinding and then longs today. So clear as of now. Stock net bottom banaya 350 के आसपास and it's going up. So it's clear buying coming up. And if you see the absolute change here, so it's good. Unwinding में market नीचे भी जा रहा है and then market showing you absolute change. So there is a good build up coming up. So that means यहाँ पर आपको अंबुजा सीमेंट पे बाइंग का थोड़ा सा सिग्नल जरूर है. नाउ लेट्स सी व्हाट कुड बी द सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस फॉर द स्टॉक. सो विल गो एंड चेक दिस. Okay, now see this. So if we see हमारे पास 390 का जो लेवल है जहां पर आप कॉल राइटिंग देख रहे हैं, 400 का लेवल है जहां पर आप कॉल राइटिंग थोड़ा सा अनवाइंडिंग हुआ है, बट दैट इज द लेवल. सो अगर मैं बात करूं स्टॉक वैसी मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर है, दैट मींस अ बुलिश सेंस इज देयर. सेकंड इज 390 का जो लेवल है, दैट इज अ रेजिस्टेंस. यहाँ पे मार्केट रेजिस्टेंस क्रिएट कर रहा है. सो दैट इज कुड बी अ लेवल वेयर वी आर एंटिसिपेटिंग कि यहाँ से अगर ब्रेकआउट होता है और तो मार्केट ऊपर जाएगा. एंड एनी हाउ इफ इट इज ब्रेक 400 लेवल, तो वहां पर उसके ऊपर हमारे पास कोई ऐसा लेवल नहीं इसको ब्रेक करने का. एंड 380 पे भी आपको कॉल राइटिंग दिखा, तो एनी हाउ 380 कुड बी गुड सपोर्ट. तो इसका पुट अगर हम देखें सबसे ज्यादा कहां पर है, सो इट्स लाइक एट 360 एज ऑफ नाउ. 360 का इसमें, तो इवन वी इफ वी गो विद लाइक 370 दैट इज फाइन. तो एनी हाउ वी हैव अ बुलिश सेंटिमेंट इन दिस बिकॉज फ्यूचर्स मार्केट में बुलिश सेंटिमेंट दिख रहा है. मूविंग एवरेज मेरे को बुलिश सेंटिमेंट दिखा रहा है. एंड हियर व्हाट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट कि 390 के ऊपर स्टॉक ब्रेक करेगा तो वी आर हैविंग अ बुलिश. तो 410 420 तक वी कैन एंटिसिपेट दिस स्टॉक. ओके, तो व्यू क्रिएट हो गया एंड देन वी हैव अ सिंपलेस्ट सपोर्ट. तो अब एक हमारे पास व्यू क्रिएट हो गया है इसको देख करके कि अंबुजा सीमेंट यहाँ पर बुलिश है टेक्निकल सेटअप से एंड साइमल्टेनियसली डेरिवेटिव डेटा को देख करके. नाउ द implementation part is there. So what we are going to talk about, we go to architect function. Okay, so architect function में अगर हम जाएंगे, right? Okay, so हम यहाँ पर पहले अंबुजा से बढ़ते हैं. Okay, 385 का कॉल ऑप्शन अभी 11 रुपए 75 पैसे पे चल रहा है. let's maybe buy this. Okay, अब मुझे लगता है स्टॉक 410 तक जा सकता है. लेट्स से 400 ही मान के चलता हूँ. Okay, let's just go and sell 400 कॉल ऑप्शन. तो मैं अभी एक बुल कॉल स्प्रेड बना रहा हूँ. तो सिंपलेस्ट स्ट्रेटजी है एज ए ऑप्शन ट्रेडर के लिए, राइट? नाउ यहाँ पे व्हाट आई डिड इज लाइक I have just bought a 385 call option and sold 400 call option, right? Simple. Looking at this, we have just created a bull call spread. Now what is the profit and loss? अगर मार्केट 400 के ऊपर निकल जाएगा एक्सपायरी तक, so that means we have 13,000 profit in our pocket. डाउन गया तो 8,000 रुपीज. तो सम है यार 1:1 से ज्यादा का प्रॉफिट एंड रिस्क रिवॉर्ड यहाँ पर बन रहा है हमारा. ओके, सो लॉजिकली स्ट्रैटेजी डिसाइड कर लिया, बट प्रॉब्ली आई डोंट नो दिस इज द बेस्ट स्ट्रैटेजी टू इम्प्लीमेंट और नॉट. ये स्ट्रैटेजी बेस्ट है या नहीं है, आई डोंट नो, राइट? सो इसके लिए क्या करेंगे हम, to find a proper strategy for bullish, we go to the optimizer and find it. Okay, एक strategy हमने बना के देख लिया 385. what is the target? Let's say we go with 400 and 370 would be a stop loss. Okay, now from here what I'll do, I'll just put my capital here. So let's say I'll just have for this I have, let's say, 5 lakh rupees, and I'm going to put approximately, let's say, I want to take not more than 30,000 loss. Okay, fine. 30,000 ज्यादा मुझे loss नहीं लेना, and I'll go with like selecting the minimum strike and maximum strike to these levels only. Let's say I'll go to 410. Okay, so I'll go with optimal as of now, and let's click on this. Okay, now logically these are the strategies that we can create when we are bullish in the market. Okay, no strategies. So this is the target date. Sorry, we need to change this. So probably let's say for this. Okay, so let me just do it again. 5 lakh rupees, 30,000. Okay, 370 and this was 400. Okay, so I can apply. So I've taken the expiry trade now. Okay, so now these are the strategies that I can implement, right? Okay, so if I say, so we have plotted a 30,000 as a risk. Okay, maximum risk is 30,000. Okay, now if you see ratio call spread is not giving me a loss of more than 21,000 if at stop loss, or maximum drawdown is also 21,000. Okay, second is bull call ladder. Again we have a profit is good, more than 1.2, and then loss is again 30,000. Now bull call spread C, so it is like again 40,000 and 26,000, so not more than that. So the ratio is still the same. approximately 1:3, I think, right? Oh, sorry, 1.3:1, right? Approximately. And then we can also create bull put spread, short put. So these are the few strategies which seems to be bullish on the stock, right? So ये strategy आप create कर सकते. Okay. Now even bull call ladder seems to be fine. Ratio call spread, we are not going to do it because this strategy does not seems to be working when we have a lot of time in. Okay, when we have lot of time, तो ये strategy हम नहीं बनाएंगे इसमें specifically क्योंकि यहाँ पर expiry में भी बहुत time है. Okay, bull call ladder we can do, or we can go with like bull call spread. So whatever you feel like, let's go with let's select the bull call spread. Now you see it is also telling you the same thing. 385 का कॉल ऑप्शन बाय करिए एंड 400 का कॉल ऑप्शन सेल कर दीजिए. एंड ही इज आल्सो टेलिंग यू कि आप 3 लॉट खरीदिए आप जस्ट टू जस्टिफाई योर लॉस. आपने जो 30,000 का लॉस दिया उसके हिसाब से यही रिस्क वॉट बन, राइट? क्लियर है? तो आप हमने 400 तक का स्ट्राइक प्राइस दिया था, फिर चेंज ऑफ 420 वुड बी अ बेटर ऑप्शन, यू गॉट इट. ओके, बट 20 डेज के हिसाब से वी आर, दिस इज द मार्जिन दैट वी नीड टू पे एंड दिस इज द टोटल अमाउंट, दिस इज द योर strategy, right? And we can just do the further change if you want to do. We can go and check in the architect. Okay, now what we can do is, let's say we want to change it, so we'll go and change the 400 strike price to 410. I'm just doing it, right, for the sake of adjusting it. So 37.75, so 3 lots, that is the thing. Okay, so approximately आप change कर सकते हो उसको अपने हिसाब से अगर आप change करना चाहते, but this seems to be fine. Okay, I hope this is good. But so this is showing you the profit and loss based on the expiry. We can just come today and this could be the further profit and loss you can check. Okay. Go to risk reward. So that's, we have only like, if market closes here only, there we have the issue. If market goes like 10-15 rupees up or down, there we have a profit and loss. No issues in that. Okay. So, so 30 rupees up. So we are having the maximum profit and loss on the expiry. Okay. That is the thing. You can see, you can check if you want to go with the Greek. So that is the thing. One more thing that so we have integrated few brokers with this. So if you want to place this order, you can go and place the trade from Quantsapp only. So if you have Alice Bro account, if you have let's say, you know, the Fires account, so if you can integrate that thing with this, and you can place the trade from here only, so that will be directly placed in your account, right? Okay. So that's new thing we have. Okay, so that's a bullish strategy we can get. So you can go and select any particular strategy which seems to be adjusting your risk reward, right? तो जैसा आपका प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस है, जो भी आप उसमें बेयर कर सकते हो, उसके हिसाब से you need to, you know, go and, you know, select it. Fine. Okay, that's the thing. So that is a bullish strategy we got. Okay, इसी प्रकार से we can just go and check the bearish strategy also, right? So I hope this is clear. पहला. Okay, now let's see some stocks for bearish also. So we'll plot moving average again. So I'm just changing it to 20 as of now. Okay. So now see, so as of now, if you see this stock, so it's clearly in downtrend, it's continuously going down, it's not crossing this line. One here, sometime here it crosses it and again came back. So as of now, it is touching that moving average also. So probably a sign that stock can take a dip again. Now logically, this would be a, you know, this was a low yesterday, so probably this was a short, because see, if market goes down and the OI increased yesterday, so this was a short. That means 408. So 408 low, if that has been taken out by this stock, so it has to fall. So that means we have a bit of sell side in this stock we are seeing. Okay, and if we see, go and check the futures OI in this. Okay, okay, so this was good short was there, market comes up, so there was a long, and yesterday we had a short, so it will convert into short only when the stock will start falling. So yesterday's low is the trigger. Once they take out that low, then we are going to put a strategy in the stock. So we have two confirmation. The stock is trading below the moving average, that gives a bearish sign as of now. simultaneously what we have is we have a derivative data also telling me yesterday we have a short. Today I don't know what is happening because the whole day is left, so we cannot just go and check the current data and say okay there's a long build up. The prices went up, Y is increasing, that's why we have a bullish view. Now the question arises, what if the stock start falling and it's break the yesterday's low? कल का लो ब्रेक करेगा तो यहाँ से हमको सेल मिलेगा अपने आप. ओके, सो दैट इज द लेवल. सो वो जब ब्रेक करता है वी कैन गो एंड क्रिएट अ strategy after that. So we'll again go to the optimizer. Now we will create a bearish view. Okay, and let's go with the target of this day. And okay, so let me check. Sorry. So first we'll check the open interest also. Sorry. So we'll go to this and check. So Cadilla, if we check this stock, so you can see the 420 is the call where we have the highest writing, and 410 could be the support, right? So if that breaks, so we can see the stock is coming down, so it can come to like 380 also, and 420 is the resistance as of now. So once the stock will break that level, we'll go and so go to the in this. So what will be my stop loss in this? 420, right? And sorry, and there is a stop loss. So here what we're going to put, like, let's go with 390 only. Okay. Okay, let's again start with 5 lakhs. And let's say we are going to take only 20,000 risk this time, minimum 370, and let's go with 420 only on the upside. So 420, right? Okay, sorry, we need to create the bearish view. Okay, 390 and 420. Okay, so let's go and 5 lakhs in 20,000. Okay, now we got the bearish strategies, right? So bearish ke hisab se whatever you want you can go and select it, right? If हम bear put spread bhi देखें, so loss is fine. Okay, loss is fine in this also, so loss is within the limits, right? So bear put strategy in this 4 lots, 310 and so we can buy 420p and 370p we can say. So that is the best strategy we are getting, okay, out of it. Now so just go and select whatever the strategy you require based on your view. Okay, now last thing is that when we talk about the bullish, sorry, the either ways. Okay, so market can go either ways. So when we have a the anticipation move, that say there is an event right coming up, so वहां पर IB का play ज्यादा आता है. तो सबसे better strategy, सबसे simple strategy वहां पर ये होता है कि when we are anticipating huge move in the stock, so we directly go and create a long straddle, right? Okay, क्योंकि वहां पर ये है कि अगर आपको anticipated है कि volatility बढ़ने वाला है, that means that you are going to have a huge move in the stock. So वहां पर volatility बहुत easily आपकी strategy को play करता है. But there is a problem. What if because after every result or every event, volatility do crash. तो वो volatility crash इतना ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए जहां पर आपको इतना बड़ा नुकसान लगे स्पेसिफिकली. ओके, सो दैट व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू. तो वो हम किसी लेवल से नहीं डिसाइड कर सकते, किसी चार्ट से नहीं डिसाइड कर सकते कि मूव आएगा. सो वी नीड एन इवेंट स्पेसिफिकली. ओके, तो कभी किसी स्टॉक का रिजल्ट आता है या फिर किसी कोई मेजर इवेंट होता है जैसे बजट था या कुछ ऐसा था, तो यू नीड टू क्रिएट दीस काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेटजीज एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. ओके, बट कंसीडरिंग द आईवी, अगर आईवी बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा हुआ है तो हम नहीं शॉर्ट करेंगे, लॉन्ग स्ट्रेटजी करेंगे, बिकॉज आईवी क्रैश इतना ज्यादा होगा कि यू विल नॉट एबल टू मेक मनी आउट ऑफ इट. तो सबसे सिंपल लॉन्ग स्ट्रेटल ही होता है. अगर मार्केट मूव करेगा तो लॉन्ग स्ट्रेटल ही आपको सबसे ज्यादा पैसा देगा उसमें. सो दैट इज व्हाट वी कैन डू. ओके, तो यू कैन गो टू द ऑप्टिमाइजर अगेन इन दिस. Okay, and what thing you can do is you can go either ways. Okay, so कोई भी stock ले लेते. Let's say I'm just talking about Axis Bank. Let's say Axis Bank 800 rupees पे चल रहा है, तो I'm anticipating let's कि या तो stock में 600 तक का मूव आएगा या फिर so this is 800, so let's say 700 or probably 900 on the upside. Okay, and target date is let's say 11th. तो इतने डेट तक का हमने डिसाइड कर लिया and I want to deploy let's say again 5 lakh rupees and again 20,000, right? So 20,000 का रिस्क ले सकते हैं इसमें. Okay, fine. Let's go with like 700 and 900. Okay. Now you see. So these are the strategies which can give you a move when market shows a huge movement. So now see, a straddle is giving you good profit. Strangle is also giving you, so it's all are in limit. Losses are on still in limit, right? If we can bear that loss, we can go and deploy the strategy. But the question only arises that we need to anticipate that move is likely to be there. Okay, so you can even do like so straddle, strangle is there, okay, guts is there, strip and strap is there. So strip is basically good strategy when we have a slightly directional view. So here what he's saying, you go and buy one lot of 770 call option and 2 lots of P. So when you have a bit of negative view, so you can go and create that. Strap is like for a bullish view, right? So जब भी आपका व्यू होता है साथ में आपको एंटिसिपेट है कि मार्केट बड़ा मूव देने वाला है, so you can go with strip and strap. Okay, and conversely अगर आपको कुछ भी नहीं पता तो just go and create a straddle, right? Long straddle आप create करिए उसमें. Okay, this one. So 800 का call option दोनों खरीदना है. This is the loss we are going to have. Okay, clear. So directional view जब हमारा bullish bearish view होता है, जब हमें कोई भी view नहीं पता कि either ways market move करने वाला है, so this strategy is a good, you can go and create. But only the effect is this कि यहाँ पर वेगा का इफेक्ट आता है, इस पे volatility crash होता है. That you need to understand. So I'll talk about a bit about that also. So let's say Axis Bank का आपने strategy create किया है and you have a 50 as a volatility. Okay, now this could be your straddle price. Okay, 36 and 72. So when you buy both the things, you are going to have this. Okay, now if you see the Vega says 0.7454 for both call and put. This means that if there is a 1% volatility crash or 1% volatility down, so your option premium will decrease by 0.7. Okay, and sometimes when there is a result or there is an event, so volatility crashes by huge amount. Okay, so let's say I'm just increasing a bit. Let's say it's 85. Okay, and this is the premium. Now let's say there's a movement in this. Okay, so so after the result, volatility crashes to 50. So this is almost like 125. Okay, 125 rupees premium. Okay, now if I just reduce this to 50, okay, so this comes to again 60 rupees, 70 rupees. Now so no movement. I'm anticipating no movement as of now in the futures price. Other thing remaining constant, volatility crashes. So my 125 rupees premium will come to directly 60 rupees. So that means we are anticipating a huge movement. So if say let's say this goes to 900 now, so volatility crash and we are still in no profit and loss. Again 100 rupees 15. So at least we'll be in a 10 rupees loss because volatility crashes by huge amount. So even if we reaches our target, we are not making money. That's what we need to learn. ये चीज सीखनी होती है, इसीलिए that's what we understand कि अच्छा straddle तो बना लिया but market मेरे target पे आया, पैसा ही नहीं दिया. And this is how I started the webinar. कि problem यही होता है कि target भी आ जाएगा but आपका strategy आपको पैसा नहीं देगा because आपको उसका एक point पता ही नहीं था कि volatility crash होगा तो will be like strategy is gone. तो कौन सा strategy कब बनाना है वो यहाँ पर हमको ध्यान रखना चाहिए, right? Even if the stock comes to 700, see this, that thing remains the same. That means the question is this: if there is no change in volatility, it comes to only 80, let's say. Now you are going to make money. वहां पर भी इतना ज्यादा नहीं, right? Still आपका straddle बढ़ेगा थोड़ा बहुत, right? So that is what we are facing in the problem, right? So yeah, आपको यहाँ पर movement इतना ज्यादा चाहिए. Now what would be the best thing in this case? अगर आपने इसमें अगर ये volatility crash ही होना था तो even though if you have sold it, you are making money out of it. क्योंकि वोलेटिलिटी इतना क्रैश हो ही जाता है अगर आप देखें. लेट्स सी इफ यू सी द दिस चार्ट. So let's go. So let's go and check for Axis Bank only. So if you see, ये है आपकी जो, if you see these dots are the result dates, right? So देखिए इस Axis Bank का IV है 71. Next day what happened? It came to directly 34. Okay. Here we have the IV of 36 and then next day it crashes to 30. So ज़्यादा यहाँ पे नहीं change है. And on this particular result, so it was like 100 and the next day it crashes to 42. That's huge. अगर आपने यहाँ पर अपना strategy बनाया होता, that was a problem, right? And then next day in this last one, 47 to 25. So again, there's a huge fall in the volatility. When volatility falls, your strategy is not going to give you money. So it's better कि वहाँ पर आप sell का बनो. So but sell में is a risk. So probably we can go and again modify this strategy specifically. Okay. So that is the thing. Clear? So that is the whole. So the 3 ways and 3 simple strategies that we need to learn. And based on, so again, just the agenda and the the conclusion part is that always remember, whenever you're creating a strategy, you need to learn what are the basic key points under that. Even you achieve the target, sometimes you're not going to make money. That's the complexity of the options. तो उसको learn करने के लिए you need to have a basic understanding of option Greeks, different conditions of option strategies and basics of the options, right? Okay. So this is how you can proceed and you can learn further in this, right? So calculations in mathematics are much more required in the option strategy, right? The more you understand it, the more you're going to make money out of it, right? I hope I'm making sense in this, right? Okay. There could be different ways also to identify your strategies and that, but I'm not saying this is the only best way to do it, but yes, this could be the one of the way to see and implement the strategies, right? Okay. तो सबसे सिंपल वे है कि आपने डायरेक्शन डिसाइड किया, so use any trading setup, doesn't matter. Okay, trading setup and forecasting does not matter in this, but the strategy selection should be very fine so that even your view goes wrong, you are still not in a huge loss. That's what we need to do. Okay, you need to survive in the market specifically. So that's the only thing, right? Okay, so that's what we are understanding and about this whole the webinar, right? Okay, so that's from this. Probably before we close up the session, I'm going to share something right about this. So first, we have we have recently started the weekend certification program. Then next, probably the certification going to start in the 21st March. So those who are interested in learning more details about the options specifically, and they're the people who are very new to this market specifically. So this program is specifically for those. So you will be starting with basic options and basic market specifically, and then likely to you'll proceed towards the the advanced thing. So probably I'll leave you at the point where you know what is the option strategies, how to implement it, and what could be the best strategies based on your view. Plus simultaneously what is the agenda in this, that how to do the option scalping in intraday also, can put a positional trade specifically, learn about different concepts of options, right? And specifically get the grip over the option Greeks, right? तो ये पूरा जो सेशन होता है, it will take like 3 months. We'll have 2 sessions in a week, and you'll get few live sessions with me only, and probably we have some few guest sessions with like from Shubham sir and all. So that's the thing, right? Okay, and the people who are like, again, they are very they are experienced in the market, they can look for the professional option trading. That is, so it's an advanced kind of options trading where we definitely share the different kind of option strategy, different trading setup, probably an advanced one. So how to trade volatility, how to buy volatility, how to sell volatility, how to specifically repair your strategies when you get stuck somewhere, right? And probably directional option strategies, right? So there are different so that's 2 days workshop. So you can go and check. So further, and last thing, as I shared earlier also, we have a options workshop, 1 day workshop, not even work 1 day. It's just like 3 or 4 hours workshop in Mumbai only in our office. So those who are interested can come and join. For further details, you can contact any relationship manager, and they will help you to understand further about this, right? Okay. So what is the agenda of our workshops, right? Okay. So that's all from my side, guys. I'll see you again in the next session. Thank you so much.